Perfect.
Um,
Yeah, that's real.
what
That's real.
advice would you give your 18-year-old self?
Whew, man. I think at 18, I was one of the laziest people ever. So I had this basketball dream that wasn't really a dream because I didn't go after it. I didn't apply to any colleges. I ended up at a junior college in Iowa because I wanted to feel cool by signing a letter of intent. So the one me, because all my friends were going to schools, and I didn't want to go to D2 because
Yep.
I had a bunch of D2 offers and D3 offers, but I didn't want to do that. So I went to junior college for 1 year. Um, so I would have told myself to get real about what you want. Like if you want to play basketball, then you don't need to go out at night. You need to just shoot. You need to get better. And I have flashes of that because I was one of those kids that I could jump a little bit, I could shoot a little bit, and I could dribble a little bit. So and I made it to 6'3". So why not put all of that together and really go hard? Um, yeah, I needed to stop dreaming and become more of a planner at 18. I ended up, after that 1 year going to Delaware State, 'cause my brother signed to Atlantic Records, so I felt like it didn't make it didn't make sense for me to be in the Midwest if I wanted to do music. So ended up being, 3 hours away from New York and Delaware, and that gave me the ability to, just be close to the industry and start interning at Rockefeller. So I would tell myself to really just focus on what it is that you want to do, and not beat yourself up for being who you are.
Hmm.
Because I think I did that a lot. I was so concerned with what I wasn't, with not being a tough guy or not being a drug dealer or um, the things that I thought would make me a viable person that people wanted to follow and be around. Um, and I needed to just, I wouldn't even call it work harder because I believe that when you're doing something you enjoy, it's not grinding. Like I used to think grinding was everything. I used to think sleep was the devil. I in my 20s it was like 4 hours of sleep. I'm going to bed at 5, waking up at 9. Like I'm trying to write all the time, and just it was grind, grind, grind. I tried to make up for my basketball laziness with
Yep.
music, and
Because that was
I
easier.
look back
Because that
now.
was easier. It wasn't the
Yeah,
physical toll on your body.
right. But I made it. I made myself in this boot camp where if I'm not writing, I'm rehearsing. If I'm not rehearsing, I'm remembering. Like I'm always working on something, trying to train my brain to just improve and come up with different weird, crazy concepts. And that was my thing. Um, and now, I don't look down on that, but I'm thinking about how much life I missed out on just focusing on the wrong part of the game. you know, I should have just really thought about who the hell am I
For sure.
and what's gonna make people care.
The
You know.
even like so one of my friends called me the other day. He's an Olympic athlete. Well, he was an Olympic athlete, and I had 10 years ago started an event in Costa Rica that teaches health and wellness to kids, and of course you know how it is. Like you tell your boys in the beginning, "Yo, I'm about to do this," and everybody's like, "Yeah, all right, all right, all right."
Hmm.
And then you know, you do it, and then they see what it looks like after you do been doing it for 4 years, and oh shit. And the question he asked me was, "How did you do that? Like, how did you do the event? Because I want to start my own track meet." And I
Hmm.
said, "I failed, and you need to
Mm.
be content with failing. You need to be ready to fail and to learn from that failure. But you're so used to winning that you feel like it's going to hurt you so bad to fail." And when I talk
Hmm.
to young men, I always tell them when they have an idea, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start a t-shirt company. I'm going to start this company. I go, okay, that's fine. This is what you got to do it. And I want you to fail at the shit or succeed at the shit. Because when you go
Hmm.
halfway and you see a million motherfuckers, I know Randy Moss 30 for 30 said there's always gonna be people standing out by this 7-Eleven telling you that
Yep.
I was almost there, but they never took a fucking step in the door. You wasn't almost there, you just telling yourself you was almost there because you never failed or succeeded.
That's the best advice you can give somebody, and that's kind of like when I chose the name Stimuli, people ask me why did you choose that name, and I said I wanted to provoke some type of reaction. Like I wanted to get a response. Like I didn't want to go halfway with music. I wanted to make sure that when you heard it, you felt something. I don't care if you hated it or loved it. And to fail or succeed is that's it. Like too many of us have these ideas. Of course, you know friends that say, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, I'm about to start this business. And I do these bar talks where I'm talking to myself a lot of times because I got the goal to do a podcast. Went and bought some equipment, got some microphones, got this ring light right now on
Mm-hmm.
the computer. But am I going to do it? That's the thing. I told people I was going to write a book. I wrote it. You know, told people I'm writing. I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And strong words for the week is coming out.
I,
That's the book.
I I said that like, strong words for the week.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
sounds dope. I actually started
yeah,
writing a book, and then I had to get the podcast to start clearing my mind because I was getting too bogged down in my mind. But it's
yeah.
funny you said that because I think a couple episodes back I said the same shit. If you're gonna do a podcast, do it. This is like I said it. This is a fucking $40 webcam, and this is an Xbox
Hmm.
headset that's $16, and I still got good audio. So everybody's
Hmm.
freaking out and thinking they got to have the best possible thing. And I think that's a big thing with music too. It's like everybody, oh, it's not mixed down, it's not mastered yet, and I'm like, man,
Yeah.
if it's there, it's fucking there. I know it's there. I can hear the
Hmm.
passion. I can hear it, everything that's in it.